5 types of toxic people you should never tolerate. Hey everyone. So last week, my friend Sarah called me at 2 a.m. Again, she was crying about how her friend Jessica made her feel small in front of everyone at dinner. And honestly, this wasn't the first time. It got me thinking, why do we keep toxic people in our lives? Today, I'm breaking down the 5 types of toxic people Sarah dealt with. And honestly, you've probably met them too. Let's dive in. Type 1. The energy vampire. So Sarah had this colleague, Mike. Every single Monday morning, Mike would come to her desk with the same speech. I hate my life. Nothing ever works out for me. My boss hates me. Week after week, for 2 years. Sarah would spend 30 minutes listening, giving advice, trying to help. You know what Mike did with that advice? Absolutely nothing. Next Monday, same story, different complaint. Here's the thing about energy vampires. They don't want solutions. They want attention. They feed off your time, your emotional energy, your concern. After 2 years, Sarah realized something. She was exhausted every Monday. She dreaded coming to work, all because of Mike's 30-minute therapy sessions that never led anywhere. Now here's the question for you. Do you have someone in your life who constantly drains you, but never takes your advice? Someone who makes every conversation about their problems? If yes, it's time to set boundaries. Type 2. The master manipulator. Remember Jessica from the intro? Here's what she did. At that dinner, Sarah mentioned she got a promotion. Jessica immediately said, "Oh, that's nice. You know, they only gave you that because they feel sorry you've been stuck in the same position so long." In one sentence, Jessica took Sarah's achievement and turned it into an insult, and she did it with a smile. This is classic manipulation. The manipulator makes you doubt yourself. They disguise criticism as concern. I'm just worried about you. But really, they're tearing you down. Sarah spent the whole night questioning herself. Maybe they did just feel sorry for me. Maybe I'm not actually good at my job. That's exactly what Jessica wanted. The worst part? When Sarah tried to confront Jessica the next day, Jessica acted shocked. What? I was being supportive. You're being too sensitive. Gaslighting at its finest. So ask yourself, is there someone who always makes you feel bad about your wins? Someone who twists your words and then blames you for misunderstanding? That's not a friend. That's a manipulator, and you deserve better. Type 3. The fair weather friend. Sarah had this friend, Lisa. When Sarah was doing well, new job, new relationship, everything great, Lisa was always around. Coffee dates, weekend trips, constant texting. But then Sarah's relationship ended. She was heartbroken. She needed support. Guess who disappeared? Lisa stopped replying to texts. Suddenly, she was too busy to meet up. 3 months later, Sarah got another promotion. And boom, Lisa texted, "OMG, congrats. We need to celebrate. When are you free?" Sarah finally saw the pattern. Lisa only wanted the highlight reel. She didn't want the real friendship. The messy parts, the hard times, the actual support. Real friends show up when life gets hard, not just when you're winning. Think about your own friendships. Who's there when things fall apart? And who only calls when you have something to celebrate? Life's too short for fair weather friends. Type 4. The constant competitor. Sarah's cousin Amy turned everything into a competition. Everything. When Sarah said, "I ran 5K today," Amy will said, "Oh, I ran 10K yesterday. Might do a marathon soon." Besides, when Sarah said, "I'm reading this great book," then Amy said, "Yeah, I read that last year. I've read 47 books this year already." It was exhausting. Sarah couldn't share anything without it becoming a contest she didn't even know she was in. Here's what Sarah realized. Amy wasn't celebrating with her. Amy was using Sarah's moments to boost her own ego. The constant competitor can't be happy for you. Your success threatens them. Your joy makes them insecure. And honestly, You don't need that energy. Look at your own life. Who celebrates your wins genuinely? And who immediately makes it about themselves? Choose people who cheer for you, not compete with you. Type 5. The guilt tripper. Sarah's mom's friend, Carol, was the queen of this. Every time Sarah couldn't attend an event, Carol would say, "Oh, I guess I'm just not important enough for you anymore." When Sarah tried to set boundaries, Carol would respond, "After everything I've done for you, this is how you treat me." Guilt. Guilt. More guilt. Here's the thing. Healthy relationships don't run on guilt. They run on mutual respect and understanding. Guilt trippers use your kindness against you. They weaponize your care. They make you feel like you owe them something just for being in your life. Sarah learned to recognize this pattern, and she started saying no without explaining herself to death. Ask yourself, is there someone who makes you feel guilty for having boundaries? Someone who brings up past favors to control you now? You don't owe anyone your peace of mind. So here's what happened with Sarah. After 2 years of dealing with Mike, Jessica, Lisa, Amy, and Carol, she made a decision. She started setting boundaries. She limited time with energy vampires. She called out manipulation. She let fair-weather friends drift away. She stopped competing with competitors. And she refused to carry guilt that wasn't hers. It wasn't easy. Some people got angry. Some called her selfish. But you know what? Her mental health improved. Her real friendships deepened. She had energy for the people who actually mattered. Now, I want you to take a moment. Think about your own life. Which of these 5 types have you been tolerating? Because here's the truth. You teach people how to treat you. And if you keep accepting toxic behavior, they'll keep giving it to you. You deserve relationships that energize you, not drain you. That celebrate you, not manipulate you. That show up for you, not just when it's convenient. Life's too precious to waste on people who don't value you. If this resonated with you, drop a comment below sharing which type hit closest to home for you. If this helped, hit that like button. Subscribe for more real talk. Remember, protecting your peace isn't selfish, it's necessary. I'll see you in the next video. Stay strong.